Okay, so this is Larry Yeager at Yeager Cycle, and I thought maybe I'd show you the procedure for downloading, or I'm sorry, updating the software on your instrument module for a Harley-Davidson Pan American. They recently come out with an update that's got a couple fixes, so I thought maybe I would give you a little procedure video on that to show you how to do that. It's very simple. You don't have to be very techie, because I'm not. So it's pretty easy to do. So one of the first things you want to do is get you a flash drive, you need to get a flash drive that has USB-C on one side of it, so it will plug into your instrument module. Okay, so that's kind of tricky, but they are available. I was able to get one. Or you can get a regular USB plug in and then put a conversion cable on it. Either one, whichever works best for you. But either way, get you a USB flash drive, plug it into your PC, and then you want to go to the Harley-Davidson consumer site. And the easiest way is just h-d.com, and that will pull up the Harley-Davidson consumer site. You want to scroll all the way to the bottom, and there is a software updates tab right here. So click on software updates. Then you want to pick your language, in which English and United States. Agree. Okay, so this brings up basically all of the software updates that Harley-Davidson has for their infotainment systems. Okay, so even if you have a touring model, they also have the updates for that on here as well. So we're going to scroll down to Pan America, which is right here. Click on Pan America, and it immediately takes you down to here, and we're going to, if you pull this up, it's got the release notes, so basically it will tell you what fixes there are. So there's a couple fixes that this is doing. One is some of the Pan America owners are seeing a VIN error message on their display when they turn the vehicle on. This prevents that from happening. That's very important to know, is it doesn't fix this if you've seen this VIN error, but it does prevent it from happening in the future. Okay. The next thing it does is the instrument temporarily loses display. That's another fix that it's doing. So there's two primary fixes in this that a lot of Pan America owners are experiencing. I have not had the VIN error myself, but I have had the temporary loss of the display. That's basically what that's going to fix. This will continue to tell you that you have got to have the BCM update current, and you have to have the ECM date current, and it tells you what number. So here is the BCM number, here is the ECM part number, or download number. The negative with that is there's no way for you to know as a consumer if you have the current ECM and BCM downloads unless you just know that you recently had it at the dealership and had it downloaded, or you may have to take it to the dealer and they can plug it into the digital technician and it will tell them what download you have. But unfortunately, there's no way to know that unless you're just staying current with them at all times. Okay, so that is the release note. So we're going to close that screen. We're going to come back over to where it says Pan America Instrument Module. We're going to click on that. It's going to download that to my PC. When that's done, takes just really just a few seconds. Pretty simple download. Okay, so now that you've got it downloaded to your PC, you want to, what I do is I pull it up on downloads, and it's a zip file. So you want to extract all. Hit extract. Then you want to send to USB disk D. Takes just a few seconds really to get that done. It's pretty quick. Just about done. Alright. Okay. So that is done. We'll close that. Close that. And I'm gonna open up my, there it is right there. So it's in the flash drive right there. Okay. So that's how you get it into a flash drive. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go to a motorcycle and I'll show you how to do the download on the motorcycle. Okay, so now that we've got it downloaded on our flash drive, now we're ready to download it into the instrument module, or IM, on your Pan America. Okay, so most of you will know that on the side of your instrument module there is a USB-C port. You want to just simply put that flash drive into that C port, just like that. A couple things to go over again. Got to have the most current BCM update. Got to have the most current ECM update. Otherwise, it will not even let you continue with the download. Okay. Another thing is too, of course, anything that you do electronically on Pan Americas, you've got to have your battery voltage up to a proper level. So what I would do is, before you do your software update, I would put the thing on a tender overnight so you know that it's fully charged. And we've done that here, so we're good. And so basically you just turn the ignition switch on, which I've already done, into the on position. I've got my flash drive inserted into the C port, USB-C port. We are now going to push the Windows button on the left-hand control module, and we're going to arrow over to the setup screen right there. We're going to enter on that. We're going to arrow down until we see software. We're going to hit software, and there's three. There's infotainment software update, regulatory information, which is a bunch of crap, software information. So what you want to do first is go down to software information and make a mental note of what the last four numbers are of this software. Okay, so we've actually already done this motorcycle, so it is the current number of 1031. But if yours does not match 1031, that's not the most current. Okay, the 1031 is the most current right now. So I would make a mental note of what the current number is. Then we're going to go back, hit the back arrow. We're going to go up to infotainment software update. We're going to enter on that, and it has to have this program number, software number on the screen. What I have found is if it does not display that, then that means your flash drive is not been unzipped or it's not downloaded properly. Okay, so as long as you see that software number displayed on the screen, you're good to go. We're going to hit enter on that, and then load update. We're going to hit the up arrow. You basically just do the prompts. So now it's starting the loading process, and you must see here in just a few seconds the downloading screen. If you do not see that, then it's not working properly. So it takes it a few minutes. It's a slow thinker like I am. It's still working, still thinking. It's going to bring up a screen, a download screen here. There you go, installing. It's got that installing screen. So don't get anxious and think that it's not working properly and shut it off. It's actually doing its thing. So now it is doing its install, which this takes a few minutes, okay? So just let it do its deal. Just about done now. Updating touch something. Dang, startup configuration. Okay, reboot in 4 or 5. It'll count down, and then it'll just go blank, and then it comes back on. So once it comes back up, I'll let it go through its cycle like that. Make sure it's completely done. Let the needle sweep back and forth. I will go back to the Windows screen. Also, I want you to notice too that mode error. It always shows that after you have done the download. But if you go ahead and shut the bike off, let it power down, give it a couple, 2 or 3 seconds, then let it power back up, that mode error will go away. You can see now the mode error is gone. That seems to always do that until you shut the switch off, turn it back on again. Okay, so now that we're done with the download, I want to go verify that the download took. Okay, so I'm going to hit the Windows screen. I'm going to go back over to the setup screen, hit that. I'm going to scroll down to the software screen, hit that. I'm going to go to the software information, hit that, and we're 1031. So again, this motorcycle had already been previously done. You can do it over and over again. It doesn't let you. It just puts in the most current software update. But hopefully on yours, you will see a change in the number. But you know, I would keep an eye on this on the HarleyDavidson.com, HD.com website under there, because they do come up with updates pretty regular. If you have the Harley-Davidson app on your phone, on your mobile device, it also alerts you if you have your Pan America as your vehicle on there. It will alert you as well, telling you that there is an instrument module or an IM update available, or even if there is a ECM or BCM update available. So it's always kind of nice to have that to know that those are new service bulletins are out. So anyway, hopefully this helps. Thank you.